Welcome back to Bryanston School's IB 2025 Sheen Onshape tutorials. In this tutorial, we're going to have a look at completing an orthographic assembly drawing. So let's open up our model, and because last time we were completing an assembly drawing, it's likely to open up on the assembly drawing. There it is. That's the exploded isometric assembly drawing. We're going to create an orthographic assembly drawing this time. So left click on the plus sign, left click on create drawing, and we're going to go custom template, ISO, A3, third angle, and click on OK. Wait for the software to load up the drawing, and then we can bring in the model. Now we can use orthographic drawings for assemblies, and we can also use orthographic drawings for parts, usually with dimensions on there so we know how big to make the parts. In this instance, we're going to do it on the assembly. So left click on assembly and bring in our assembly. And it takes a little bit of thought maybe to think about what view we want to start off with on our model. So this is the front view. I'm going to pick the left-hand view. I'll show you why in a moment. And I also think that a third scale is perhaps a little small. That's probably a bit big for what we want to do. So let's go between the two and go half scale. There we go. So let's plonk that down in the middle. And the way an orthographic drawing works in third angle is over to the left. We would see what it would look like from the left, and it's the projection view tool that we're using at the moment. It's what it defaults to. So click on that again, and we'll do the same above. So this is what it would look like if we were looking down from above. Now the reason I want to show you this is because we could do section views as well. So let's over here add a cross section view. So we're going to do a section view. We're going to do it vertically, which is defaulted to. I'm just going to pick up the middle and put it over here. And that is what our looks would look like if we were to saw it down the middle. So the hashed lines show where a material would have been cut. If we'd gone through it with, say, a hacksaw, and where it's not hashed, that means that we've not cut through the material. And as you look, this would be viewing in the direction of the arrows, and we haven't cut through the legs or the foot. We could just leave it like that. We could add some dimensions on if we wanted to, perhaps an overall height and an overall width. But that works quite well to show how the different parts fit together. That combined with our assembly drawing in isometric gives quite a clear idea of how the parts fit together. And now a challenge for you. You followed these video tutorials through, and well done for making it this far. There's a couple of things I would like you to have a go at to see if you can do them. The first one hopefully is quite straightforward. I would like you to look at a way in which you could make the lens cover attach to the head or locate to the head in a more positive way. At the moment it just fits over the top and it would slide around. It would have to be glued. Is there a way that we could make a more positive location, similar to what we've done here with the pin in the hips of the legs, if you like, and connecting to the head? So that's the first challenge. The second challenge is, can you model a GU10 light bulb and fit that into the assembly? So whether you find a GU10 bulb, measure it, even if it's approximately, and create a model of it, or whether you look for the technical specification information with all the dimensions on online and use that information, can you model the bulb? You could either do it in the same part studio, or you could create a new part studio for it, but have a go at modeling the bulb and then putting it into the assembly. That's your next challenge. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've found this series enjoyable, and we'll perhaps look at producing a final video on how to 3D print these parts in the near future. Again, thanks for watching. Bye bye.